Hello, my name is Rob Summers, the Big Sur Shaman. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I would like to share with you the shamanic traditions from the Incas for your personal healing and the healing of the world. Hello, my name is Rob Summers, and I received my shamanic initiation in 2007 with a stage 4 cancer diagnosis in 5 organs of my body with only 6 months to live. When I heard that diagnosis, 3 things happened. The first, I said, no, I don't want to die. I want to spend more time with Amy. Amy's my wife. The second thing that happened immediately was a voice came. And that voice is the voice that we all hear as the voice of conscience, but it came very loudly for me in that moment. And it said, you can live. If you listen to my voice, you will survive. But your life belongs to me now. You're going to walk a path of service. And I said, deal. I'll take that deal for the love of my wife. The third thing that happened was the depression that I had been in for over a year lifted immediately. And one of the doctors came back to the bed and said, if you want to live, your best case scenario is to go to MD Anderson in Houston, Texas. And the voice said yes. And from that moment on, I have been listening to that voice. It is very loud and clear in me. It is the voice of my survival. So following my recovery from cancer, I began studying the Pan-Andean shamanic path. I began with the Four Winds Society of Alberto Villoldo, and I spent 2 years studying at his school. At the end of that, I went to Peru, to the Amazon, and learned from the ayahuasqueros. After graduating from that school, I met my teacher, my present teacher, Jose Luis Herrera, who is a Peruvian shaman. And the interesting thing about Jose Luis is his teacher, Don Manuel Quispe, has an interesting story. So when Pizarro conquered Peru in 1532, a group of Incans, including the shamans, fled to the high Andes and were never conquered. Their ceremonies, their traditions, their medicine, everything remained intact. In the late 60s, Pachamama, Mother Earth, told those shamans that she was crying. Her human children had lost connection with her. And she instructed those last remaining Incan shamans to go down into Cusco and to teach their Western and Northern cousins about the relationship between human beings and the land. So Don Manuel Quispe went, and at the behest of Jose Luis's mother, moved into his house and taught him all of the things that had been secret before that in the mountains of the Andes. He also gave Jose Luis Herrera the mission to teach Western students this cosmology. This is the reason that a white North American man is a Incan shaman. This speaks to the cultural appropriation piece, because according to Don Manuel Quispe and those last surviving Incan shamans, we're at an all-hands-on-deck moment now, where every tradition, everything needs to be brought forward so that to be of use to save the planet, because for them, technology will not save us. The second coming of Christ will not save us. Extraterrestrials will not come down and save us. The only possibility for the savior of this planet is going to be the rise of the divine feminine energy back into balance with the masculine. I just recently completed a book about this piece. So after 12 years of studying I've realized that this is the central piece. We are all born with masculine and feminine energy. But in our Western society, we've lost touch with that feminine energy. And this whole channel is going to be dedicated to raising that feminine energy back into balance with the masculine. This doesn't mean pushing the masculine down. No, it means coming back into the balance the way we were meant to be with the masculine and feminine energy. This relates to the Incan prophecy of the eagle and the condor, the eagle representing that masculine energy and the feminine being represented by that heart energy of the condor. They said that one day the eagle and the condor would once again fly together in the same sky, and North American and South American heart and head would come back into balance. This is the purpose of this channel.